Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alex Butcher. I'm the Director of Learning for Science at Chobham Academy. If you're watching this video, then more than likely you'll be joining us in September. I'm very glad that you've chosen Chobham Academy. I'm sure that we'll work very hard to help you achieve your dreams. What follows is some introductory material regarding my science staff, including my subject lead for chemistry, Yusuf Mohammed, my subject lead for biology, Noreen Monaf, and also my physics subject lead, George Rodriguez. Enjoy the video. Before we get into the details of the science A-levels on offer at Chobham, I'd like to share with you a statement about the teachers. The science team at Chobham really cares about their students and works tirelessly to guide and inspire them through the A-level courses. Our science teachers provide a curriculum diet that builds their science capital and develops skills that are relevant and useful in all walks of life, including outside of academia. Here are a few things to expect when studying A-level science at Chobham. We have high aspirations for all of our students regardless of their intended destinations, be it further science studies at university, an apprenticeship, or straight into a career. We will help you to realise and develop your aspirations for these destinations. We also have excellent practical facilities and a dedicated staff to support you along your journey the whole way. The Science Department at Chobham Academy offers A-level biology, chemistry and physics. The exam board for all of these is AQA. If you have any course specific questions, please email the relevant subject leaders. Their details are on this slide.
Hi, my name is Miss Monaf and I'm going to talk you through everything you need to know to study A-level biology here at Chobham Academy. So some of the key things you need to know before you start the course. You will have 5 lessons of biology per week, so that's a lesson every day. They each last an hour long. We follow the AQA AS and A-level specifications, so you can look that up online from the AQA website straight away. It is a challenging course. A lot of people don't realise how hard A-level biology is before they begin. It will involve a lot of pre-reading, to ensure you are caught up with the content each lesson. There is a synoptic assessment essay in paper 3, and you will therefore be required to draw all your knowledge from all units to answer the essay question. And each lesson you should try to make links and connections between topics where possible. So subject content, what will you be learning? Here in blue we have the 4 topics that you will start off studying in AS in your first year of A-level biology. So you start off with biological molecules, move on to cells, organisms exchange substances with their environment, and finally genetics. In A2, the topics in green: energy transfers in between organisms, organisms respond to change in their internal and external environments, and then 2 different sections of genetics. How are you going to be assessed? So you'll have regular assessments at the end of each unit, and these grades are going to be used to calculate your current grades each term. You will then have a final assessment at the end of year 12. Now this one is internal. It will not count towards any final grades, but it will be essential for your UCAS predicted grades, which is why they are going to be really important exams. Now they will consist of 2 papers, the same amount of marks, and count towards the same number of percentage for the final grade, and they will both include topics 1 to 4. Your main and final exam will occur at the end of year 13. Now this one will comprise of 3 separate papers. You have paper 1 that will include topics 1 to 4, paper 2 topics 5 to 8, and paper 3 will include all topics throughout your A-level course. Now key difference here is paper 3 will also comprise of a 25-mark essay. We will go through what you need to know in order to actually answer an essay for biology. And another key thing to note here is how much percentage does each paper account for. So paper 1 is 35%, paper 2 is 35%, and finally paper 3 is 30% of your final A-level grade. So how will your practicals be assessed? Your practical assessments will be divided into your exam papers. A-level grades will be based only on the marks from your written exams. You will then have to complete a separate endorsement of practical skills, which will be taken alongside your A-level grades. This will be assessed by your teachers and will be based on direct observation of your competency in a range of practical skills. Now this will either be a pass or a fail. So So there are officially 12 required practicals, and in order to pass, you must meet each of the competencies in the practical activities. Now, the evidence generated by each learner must demonstrate that you have independently met the criteria outlined in respect of each competency. So we'll have a look at the competencies in a second. You will be provided with a lab folder in order to record all of your required practicals. It will be your responsibility to therefore ensure that you have that each lesson when you're having a required practical. All your work is recorded in your lab folder, and all your completed work must be your own. You will also need to photograph evidence of your work. Here is a list of the 12 main required practicals. They include dilution series, chromatography, dissections, as well as biodiversity practicals, which you will carry out on a field trip. Now, most people don't relate maths to biology. However, the 10% of marks in your assessments will require mathematical skills. So we need to make sure that your skills are practiced throughout the year. You will have different types of questions that will include data handling, graphs, analytical questions, calculations. So therefore, maths is essential for passing your biology course.